It's time to get your book published. I'm Melanie Hirschhorn. Welcome to another edition of Authority Marketing Live. I am so excited because today I have one of my all-time favorite publishers who is joining me from across the country, but you wouldn't know because it'll look like we're in the exact same room. Yay, internet. If this is the first time that you are ever joining, I am Melanie Hirschhorn, book marketing and publishing strategist for nonfiction and children's book authors. And my goal in life is to help you make a big impact with your book, which actually reminds me, I have a book coming out and it's called Make a Big Impact with Your Book. So if you would like to join our party, we're having a fun party on November 16th just to celebrate the launch of the book. You can go right here and sign up and RSVP, and you will be part of the party. So today I have Fabi Preslar coming on. She is the founder of Spark Publications, and she is the all-time everything amazingness gal. And here she is. Hello, Fabi.
Oh, it's so awesome to be called amazing. Hi, Melanie. Thank you so much for having us have a public chat. I love it.
Okay, wonderful. I'm so excited because we are going to be talking about getting your book done. Because how often do you meet people who say, "Oh, I started writing my book. It's in a Google Doc, but I can't, but I haven't looked at it in like a month or a year." And they just can't seem to get the fire lit under their bum kind of thing. So when you get to support clients in publishing their book, who are your favorite kind of authors to work with?
Well, I mean, we're already pretty niche down in our niche. So we work with business owner and leaders who have a business or are entrepreneurially building something that will help them get their next career, which we're not saying retirement because entrepreneurs rarely retire. So we just like to start new things. So our favorite clients are business owners that need to build a brand, a platform, and just build their business. So we are very different in that we do not work with quantity of books sold, but more so the effectiveness of the books that are put into a client's hands, what they actually do.
So when is there a story that you can share with us about a client that you worked with, something that really touched you in some way or something that was very memorable?
Most of the clients we work with actually infuse their story into their book, their manuscript somehow. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. There's so many of them. So again, depending, like for Keisha, I mean, she has an amazing story that during Katrina, she was actually one of those people that were trapped in the flood, trapped in their attic and helicoptered out and, taken to the Red Cross and, losing so much. And so when she wrote a book on change and leadership in change, then obviously that became a very powerful magnetic book. And she is actually one of those that, her marketing strategy was to send her book to just a handful of dream prospects and then some moonshot, prospects. And she did that. I mean, like maybe a dozen books, and then called me back a couple weeks later. And she's like, "I'm not going to be able to launch my book." And of course, your heart drops, right?
Yeah, why?
It was fantastic. She met her success goal. She landed 3 huge clients with those few books that she sent out. So she is now working on her second book, and we're going to package them together because she has had the most phenomenal year, ended up hiring 21 new consultants onto her team just in the past few months. So,
That's such a great story.
It's a fantastic story. And we are a custom publisher, and we work very differently than other publishers in the sense that, if you can meet your success goal with 12 books, we're right there with you to make the absolute best book that can help you make that happen. So that's one of the things that it's not about the number of books sold, which A lot of people have that metric, and that is okay, but we're not your publisher for that. We don't do any of the marketing. We partner with Melanie, and we partner with PR firms or Sinji. We're not even partnering with them anymore. We just have a very good list of people that we would actually recommend to our clients, because the clients that we have already have their favorites,
Exactly. And
I'm not going to give you 20 more. So
I'm sure you could, but I want to go back to Keisha because I love this story so much.
Yes.
So she was able to leverage the book, because
Absolutely.
that's the power of a book. And
Yes.
and so often, people just they get stuck. They get stuck at the publish point. And I love how your clients say, no, that's just the beginning.
It absolutely is.
What can I do with my book? And you have a book that you have had for a while. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
I have two. So the first one I did was the fabulous F words of business ownership. Yeah. So that one, that is my business story. And I, wrote that because of the journey that I've had through business and my family's history of business, which was not positive. And so, to rewrite history is basically what I was doing, to rewrite family history. But, we had a lot of fun with that book. And then we got really busy with all of our client work. So, cobbler's children. So next book, I need to get you to take care of the promotions part. But
yes, you'll come back here and you'll talk all about your next book.
Yes. Yeah.
What's it going to be about? I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, okay. It's going to be another fabulous F words book, but this next one's probably going to be of life and business, because the past 5 years have just been phenomenally transformative. And so I probably should share that story as well.
I think you should. I've heard some of it. I've had the benefit of seeing you speak on stage, and your stories are very moving and inspirational. So that's why I sought you out. I
Here we are having fun.
Yay. Okay, so you have a fun gift for our viewers, and I'm going to just find where I put that. It's right here. So you can actually go to sparkpublications.com/leverage. And Fabi, can you tell us what this amazing gift is?
There's two parts to it. The first part is just a quick download, and you don't even have to sign in. You just go there and you download it, and it's a Leverage Your Book, Grow Your Business. It's a just really quick recap of some of the things that we've just talked about and we'll continue to talk about. But the other part is the book success predictor, which is gold. So regardless of where you are in the process, if you're just starting, if you're thinking about your manuscript, your topic, if you have written your first draft, going in and doing that success predictor really kind of helps you see where your strengths are, and then maybe identify a few of the gaps that you might have. And then with that, you can have an opportunity to have a discovery call. And then we figure out, hey, is this a match for us? Is this something that your success story, we can help you meet and exceed it? Or maybe I can just give you a couple next great steps for you to do. So it's
that's beautiful.
A couple win-win.
Yeah, that's so helpful too, because being an author, in addition to being a business owner, because when you're an author in and of itself, that's one thing. But we're talking about authors who are also business owners, entrepreneurs, and they want this book to help move the needle for them in business.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And when you're writing your book, you're basically eking out time in all these other places, because you also have to actually do your work.
And your family, you got a family life, a personal life, your board work. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And you're like, yeah. So, I mean, I was at an event in Florida, and I took my computer and I sat on the beach, which was wonderful. And I wouldn't let myself leave for 3 hours until my battery died, because I was like, I'm going to write here. And then another day I went to Starbucks on a Saturday and I sat there for 6 hours.
Well, you're what I call a blitz writer. So, some of our clients get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and work till 6 o'clock and then get their day started. That would never happen for me. So, but like I could blitz write like on a weekend. I'd get
Mhm.
everything ready, get my mind ready, this little ADD brain calm down a little bit,
Yeah.
So yeah, I call that a blitz writer.
Totally, totally. Because I have all the obligations of life in addition to. But no matter what, it can be a lonely experience, and it can also be, um, who do you ask? Who are the people around you that you can ask? So that's why I love that you have this free thing available, because this free resource available, not thing, because people will then be able to, take it, get an expert's eye almost
Yeah.
on where they
Yeah.
are right now. And when I say lonely, I don't mean like you're holed up in a room by yourself. What I mean is, who do you ask? Because if you're
Mhm.
asking the wrong people, like, I could ask my husband what he thinks about my book, but he's not going to be very helpful at all. He has no idea what I do. And he is not my demographic. He is not my ideal client. And so he will tell me, "Oh, it looks nice.
It's
Thank you.
wonderful. Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
honey."
Giving it
But
to
that's
you.
not it. Yeah.
It's a
So
different level of support. And the way that we support our clients is we assign them to a book guide. And so you have somebody that guides you through the entire process. And then there's at least 3 or 4 different spots within the process that you get, one-on-one time with me to go through it. So I understand entrepreneurship. I've been an entrepreneur for over 31 years,
you
and
don't look
it
like it though.
oh, yay, 25 years with Spark Publications. And it's one of those things that there are questions that are consistently happening across the board. And so we try to address that even before it happens. And there's also a thing called the client freak out. And that's usually right at that second proof where it's all beginning to become reality. And it's amazing the emotional stuff that happens at that point too. But we got that. We got that. It's a
Yeah.
whole sparkly journey.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Have you trademarked the client freak out? Because that's hilarious.
No.
Yeah.
No, we haven't. I don't know that I want to. We do our best to try to navigate around that. But it just
Well, no, you have the
awkward.
client freak out remedy
Oh,
trade.
I see. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a lot of marketing for attention. We just want to do great work for our clients and with our clients. So good
And you
thought
do.
though.
And you do. I mean, if the story that you shared with us early about Keisha is, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. The fact that she was able to get that much business from a book that she published, what, 12 copies, you said?
Yeah, I mean, we printed out, yeah, we 12 copies, mailed them out with a handwritten note. I mean, but the book was powerful.
Yeah.
The cover was right on target for the audience she was sending it to, the topics inside, her cover letter. I mean, everything just matched up and she has not slowed down. She has accelerated since then.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Well, congratulations to her and congratulations to you, because
it's good work.
that's indicative of the work that you do too. So thank you, baby. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for being here today. It is such a pleasure to chat with you as always. And I'm just going to show one more time. You can grab this free resource to really, figure out where you are with your book and get some brilliant knowledge from Fabi too. sparkpublications.com/leverage. And thank you again for being here.
Oh, this was fun. Quick and fun, fast and furious, just like a fabulous F word.
There you go. And then the next one is coming out.
There you go. I hadn't even started writing that one. So,
To be determined. Okay.
yes, TBD.
All right.
You're doing
Thank
the
you.
great work you're doing. And this is just a fun, quick authority marketing podcast, which is wonderful. Thank you for putting this out.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you so much for saying that. Okay, everybody. Thank you for watching, and we'll be with you again soon.